For those who know me, and those who don't, you know that I hate DLC. I hate it with a passion. I think it's ridiculous spending $70 to $80 on a game than having to pour your wallet to get extra content. But in some cases, there's times where DLC is done right, where it adds hours of content and can be always standalone and feel like a new game. Here's my top favorites. Let's start with this one, Dying Light the Following. How do you expand a parkour zombie game? Well, you give it a map expansion, doom buggies to ride, new weapons, and a very interesting story set outside the borders of Haran, the main city of Dying Light's main campaign. This DLC adds tons of new areas, new characters, and fun to do on co-op. And you play as Crane to find out about some people who are apparently immune to the virus. This one's one of my favorites, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Dawnguard. What Dawnguard is about a vampire plague hitting Tamriel in Skyrim, and you, the Dragonborn, have an option to join up with the Dawnguard and help defend the plague from spreading and killing vampires, or you can join up with the Bloodsuckers and have the ability to unlock the Vampire Ward special ability that the Dawnguard don't have. Plus, you meet a companion vampire on no matter what side that you pick, named Serana, and she's a really good companion. Not my favorite, but she's really good. This DLC also gives you crossbows, new weapons, some new locations in Skyrim, like Fort Dawnguard, the vampire's main HQ. Overall, Dawnguard expands Skyrim and gives it an interesting DLC. Dawnguard tells an interesting story about vampires trying to destroy the sun. Next up, another addition, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Dragonborn. When the Dragonborn is attacked by a mysterious group of people, he finds out that there's people trying to kill him that are working for the first ever Dragonborn. And you travel to an island off Morrowind called Solstheim. And this thing adds tons of new places, a map expansion, and you're looking to fight the Dragonborn, the first ever Dragonborn. It also unlocks new shouts. Also gives you the ability to ride dragons in the game after you beat it. Oops, spoiler. And his name is Miraak, the main antagonist of this DLC. And this DLC adds hours of content, side quests, and it's really good. One of the best. Next up, GTA Episodes from Liberty City, The Ball of Gay Tony. This DLC added so much to GTA 4. Is really what made GTA 5, and this is one of the most beloved DLCs of Grand Theft Auto history. Added nightclubs, a new character that was just a cameo character before. It added parachutes, it added buzz attack choppers. It even had its own multiplayer exclusive weapons and its own multiplayer free roam session. Next up, GTA 4 Episodes from Liberty City, The Lost and Damned. For a great biker DLC, this has it all for you, GTA biker community. Starring, you play as a man named Johnny, vice president of the Lost MC, and fighting a war against another MC group. And you see his side of some missions that you were with Nico. This manages to put on a great DLC, and this one's the best in my opinion. And number 1, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. When an unknown plague hits West Elizabeth, where John Marston lives, and his family's infected, he must tie up his loved ones and goes out searching for a cure. Where he finds out the world has been turned upside down. Undead Nightmare tells a great horror western story with some cheesy, creepy music, and it adds new weapons, and even adds an online mode called Undead Oberon, which is a survival mode. And this is one of the best DLCs of all time. If not the best, it's my favorite. This DLC adds new weapons like Wonderbuster, Holy Water, Undead Bait, and a torch. And towns are overrun, you have to clean them out. Graveyards you have to clean out the graveyards in this game. And there's even these 4 horses, the apocalypse, you can break. And a mythical unicorn, and there's mythical creatures in this game. Really good DLC for $10. Back then, that was really good. Oh, alright, that's my list. Any DLCs you like? Comment which ones